thanks for joining me. My name is Daniela. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I do a lot of cleaning and organization videos, and in today's video I am going to be cleaning the entire house. It took a whole day and I hope that it provides you with a lot of motivation to tackle your to-do list. I'm starting with a load of laundry. I'll be doing laundry as I clean the rest of the house. And then moving on to the kitchen, I'm going to be tackling the dirty dishes. I'm trying to be better about unloading the dishwasher when it has clean dishes and loading it up promptly so I don't have, a buildup of a bunch of dirty dishes. And if you missed my last video, we recently moved from Colorado to Kansas, and our new house that we're renting was built in 1969. And I really like the charm of this old house, but there are definitely some things that I don't love so much. And one of the things is the sink. It has 3 little basins, I guess. And the middle one is the one with the garbage disposal, and it is the tiniest, most shallow sink basin ever. It makes it really inconvenient to wash large items. If you have an old sink like this, let me know. Do you have any tips for washing large items in a sink like this? It just seems really clunky and cumbersome, but we'll make do. It's not the end of the world by any means. Moving on, I'm going to be putting our newly purchased coffee beans in this Airscape container. It's basically just a vacuum seal container that keeps your coffee beans fresh for longer. And you'll see here, you push out all of the air and then there is a separate lid that you add on top. And then while I'm at it with the coffee station, I'm going to be cleaning out our burr grinder as well. It comes with a little brush. I'm just going to be brushing out the blades to get any residue out of there and prevent blockages in the future. I just brushed it and then tapped out those coffee bean grinds in the sink. And then I wiped down the rest of the burr grinder. I'm also going to be cleaning the water kettle. It just has some, hard water stains in there. It wasn't too bad, but while I was at it, thought I would get this done too. I put cleaning vinegar and I diluted that with water. I let it soak for a long time before I finished cleaning it out. And then around the spigot, there's also some hard water stains. So I soaked a paper towel in cleaning vinegar and I put that on there as well so that it could soak. I used some cleaning vinegar to wipe off the countertops as well. I was feeling a little bit lazy. I knew I had a lot of stuff to get done, so I wanted to make sure to use something really natural like diluted vinegar to clean the countertop so that I wouldn't have to move all of the food items on the counter or rinse the counters really well after cleaning. And then I'm moving on to the bedroom. So you get a little look at what our bedroom in our new house is like. It's really big, but once again, pretty old, so definitely different from our last place, but I enjoy it. To wash the bedding, I'm using some borax and baking soda just to brighten them up a little bit. I did an extra rinse to make sure that all the product gets out of there. And then I'm moving on to folding laundry. I've said it before and I'll say it again, folding laundry is definitely my least favorite chore. I need to get a table or something that's a little bit higher because it always hurts my back. And I definitely make it harder on myself because I will KonMari things like boxers and socks, which is not necessary, but it irks me when I look in the drawer and they're not folded like that. So some ways I do it to myself, but it's still not my favorite thing at all.
dry. Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile? Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever, forever, forever. I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever, forever, forever. I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment.
Recently, I've been getting really into estate sales. Some of you, if you're on TikTok, might have seen some estate sale videos. I think that's how I got into it. I saw one the other day that was joking about the millennial wife's obsession with estate sales, and I'm falling into that obsession right now. The two banker's lamps that I have on either side of our bed, I got at different estate sales. They don't match exactly, their different styles, but I thought that they looked cute even though they're not traditional nightstand lamps or anything like that. But I thought that they looked really great there even though they didn't match exactly. And I'm leaning into the retro grandma aesthetic here. I have a amber glass water carafe because I guess I'm that person now. And some pressed flowers. I don't know who I think I am, but that's what I've been getting into. And all the things on my nightstand right now, except for the water carafe, I got at estate sales, and the water carafe I got on Amazon.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't get around. But there's something about you, something about you I like, about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you, something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us.
I tried this new method for putting on the duvet cover. I've seen it before and I didn't ever really understand how they did it, but it clicked. It took long enough. But you lay down the duvet cover flat and then you put the comforter on top and you roll it together, and then you flip it essentially inside out and just roll it out again. And I am explaining this terribly. This is why I didn't understand it myself. You lay it out flat, lay the comforter on top of that, roll it tight, and then you kind of tuck the duvet cover into the opening at the bottom and roll it out again, if that makes sense. But it was really easy. I liked it a lot. Made it easier and more even throughout, so I didn't have like clumps of the duvet cover. But I did forget to tie the duvet cover ties, so next time I won't forget that, and it will be perfectly easy to do. I really like that hack.
I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, yeah. I get too drunk.
So my cat has gotten into the bad habit of sitting on the dining table or the kitchen table. It's disgusting. Yeah, I'm gonna show you this real life moment. This is foul. I had someone comment in one of my previous videos that it's disgusting to have a cat in the house, and now I'm showing this. So if you're watching this, eat your heart out. But yes, this is gross. It is gross, and I would not want to eat on a table that's covered in cat hair. However, these things can be cleaned. Like that's the thing. So I wasn't too keen on even getting a cat. My partner really wanted one, so he convinced me, and I cannot imagine living without him now. I love my cat so much. I'm obsessed with him. I have his own little Instagram account, which I'll link down below. He makes me so happy. So if I have to clean the table multiple times a day and disinfect it in order to have that joy in my life, I am more than happy to do that. So I disinfected it with this Lysol cleaner, let that sit for 2 minutes to deeply disinfect, wiped it down with water because we are going to be eating on this table, and then I used the Wood for Good just because I love the smell of it, and it also polishes up the table really nicely, so it gives it a nice shine. And you can see my little kitty Squanchy's Clippers jersey in the background because it is playoff season. So he did get back up here later on that day. You'll see it at the end of the video. So yeah, I have to clean this table all the time, as I do the rest of the house, because he sheds everywhere, but so worth it. Love him. And then I'm going back to cleaning out the kettle, rinsing off the inside, using dish soap and scrubbing around in there so it doesn't taste like vinegar, and then wiping off the outside of the kettle as well.
You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. You don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. Don't hide it. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens with
I'm moving on to vacuuming the entire house now, and the wood floors in the family dining room area and in the living room are original to the house. They're absolutely beautiful, but they do have all these crevices, and it makes it really hard, impossible to sweep. So my broom is essentially retired. The good news is that I have this somewhat new Shark vacuum that Juan got me for Christmas. He gets a lot of crap for getting me a vacuum for Christmas, but A, it wasn't the only thing he got me. He did get me other surprises, and B, it's what I specifically asked and begged for. So I think he feels bad. He gets a lot of crap from family joking around and giving him a hard time when it's exactly what I begged for. So sorry if you're getting crap, honey. Anyways, it's perfect. I should test out if just the main vacuum head gets into those crevices. I'll do that in my next video. That way I wouldn't have to use this tiny little attachment. But I did use a tiny attachment just to get really deep into those and get the dust out of those crevices. And then I moved on to vacuuming the area rug in the living room and the entryway. I got both of these area rugs from estate sales. Again, the obsession with estate sales comes back into play. When I picked up these two area rugs from the estate sales, they weren't perfectly cleaned. I think that's to be expected from an estate sale. I got this entryway one only for $15. So they were originally asking $50, but I got it on the last day. And it was, it needed a deep clean. If you're interested, if I ever, pick up another area rug at an estate sale If you're interested, let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see how I clean them. But essentially I vacuum the underside really thoroughly, the top, and then I use the carpet cleaners that I have to really deep clean it super thoroughly. It's pretty gross, but I love the rugs. They're really good quality, and if you got them new, it would be at an astronomical price. So it works for me. And then I'm cleaning, vacuuming the bedroom and all the other carpets in the house. There's more carpet in this house, and it's a shag carpet, so I'm vacuuming constantly. And this isn't even all that I got up. So yes, once again, the cat is gross. I shed, we're gross, and we clean, and that's life. I also got an O-Cedar spin mop. This isn't a new product. I'm sure you've seen it on everyone's channel. Everyone has it. But I'm super excited because it's new to me. Now that we have a larger house that we're renting, it just makes more sense to be able to use this versus just the Swiffer. And I'm using just Murphy's oil soap for the wood floors in here. I got this one at Costco. It seems like they might start discontinuing the O-Cedar mop at Costco if they haven't already. And right when I noticed that, I called a warehouse and they said that they weren't getting any more in. And they had it online when I got it, and it's a much better deal. I think it was under 40, but it comes with 4 mop heads, so it's much more expensive considering the mop heads if you got that at, say, Target. But I really enjoy it. I think that it, again, makes so much more sense and much more environmentally friendly than using a bunch of Swiffer pads, which also on this floor wouldn't work because, again, all of those crevices, something flat like a Swiffer pad wouldn't really do the trick. The last room that I'm cleaning in today's video is our master bathroom. I'm using the Method Anti-Bac bathroom cleaner in the shower, just on the walls and the sides of the tub. And then I'm using Ajax on the bottom of the tub. If you saw my last video, when we first moved in, the little, I guess, tread pads at the bottom of the tub get really dirty really easily. And then the sink is also really gross right now. It doesn't really come through on camera, but it's stained black because I've been using this charcoal toothpaste. So I used the Kaboom there. I really like this Kaboom. You'll see I used it in my last video. I really like it. I was almost out, which is why I didn't use it in the shower, but I was able to use it in the sink. And supposedly, it turns white when it's clean. So I sped this up to show you the transformation from this bluish purple color to the white color. And then I scrubbed that out, got all of those charcoal toothpaste stains out of there.
Sometimes when I'm thinking about us, before we got lost and we parted, back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I run and drive, everything's the same. We'll try tonight. This time we're not safe and sound, not safe and sound. Good started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight. No, this time we're not safe and sound. Not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you?
I finished off in the bathroom by steam cleaning the floors with my steam mop. I hardly get to use the steam mop anymore in this new house because I don't really want to use it on the hardwood floors because they are original. I want to be really delicate with my cleaning in those. And then the kitchen floors are linoleum or vinyl. I'm not really sure, but I don't want to risk it there either. So really the only places that I can use it in now are the tile bathroom floors and the brick that's in the entryway. So that's a little bit sad, but I still get to use that a little bit, which makes me happy at least. I would take advantage of the clean house to do a quick home tour of the new rental home that we're in right now. This is not going to be a perfect architectural digest kind of tour. So if you're not interested, feel free to hop off. And as you can see, my cat Squanchy jumped right back up onto the kitchen table, but look at how cute he is. How could you say no to that face? How could you kick him out? I can't. And we've tried sticky paws and stuff to keep him off and it just hasn't worked, so I've given up. And here's the kitchen pantry. This is the first time I've had a pantry, which I'm really excited about. It's not Pinterest worthy whatsoever, but it's organized. I know where everything is and I know what I have. My sister got me this awesome label maker that I used in here too. If you're interested in a pantry organization video, please let me know in the comments down below, but I will give you a disclaimer. It won't be perfect. It won't be all matchy and Pinterest worthy like other YouTube channels, because I'm not into spending, hundreds of dollars on matching containers and everything like that. But if you want a realistic one, let me know. And then we're moving into the family room, dining room area. I think the previous tenant had their dining room table here. Juan wants to get a pool table. I thought a dining room table would be more practical, even though it's just the two of us and we have guests over, but it's not a battle I'm really willing to pick. If he wants a pool table, he's looking for one and I'm fine with that. And then here's the bar cabinet, super retro. I love it. That might be my favorite part of this house. And then the living room, still kind of bare. We moved into a much larger place than we were living in previously, so we haven't really filled it out yet. We did get a new TV and TV console though. And these are probably my two favorite rooms, even though they're pretty much empty right now. I think that they're beautiful and natural to all the natural wood and retro. I just really like them. And then the entryway, same furniture that we had before. I'm not super rushed to replace things. I might replace a few pieces of furniture to make it look nicer, but this isn't our forever home. We're just renting, so I don't feel any rush or pressure to do that yet. And then we're moving into the master bedroom. We put our old TV here, and then bedroom area. This is actually a pretty big space. I don't know if it comes across on camera, but the master bedroom is really large, which is nice for us. And then here's the master bath, which is also pretty big. Doesn't have double sinks or anything, but it's definitely enough space for the two of us. And then we'll move in. You'll see the master bedroom is pretty big, but everything else is like postage stamp size. Here's a tiny guest room. Definitely works. No one's living here full time. It's just a guest room, so it suffices. And then the third bedroom, which is also really small, we made it into an office since I'm still working from home. And then we have the second full bath here, which is safari themed for whatever reason. We don't really use this that often, but I'm guessing if we have guests over, they will. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Have a good rest of your day.